So today I'm going to show you what IXL is going to look like on your end. So I opened it up here on my home screen. And when IXL loads, you'll have this main page when you first log in, but you need to look in the upper right hand corner and make sure that you're in the right grade level. So I'm going to select 7th grade, and it'll have all these 7th grade topics there. Now this is the majority of what we're going to be doing. If I would need to change the grade level, I'd be sure to let you know. So we'll just take a look at B1, which is one of our topics for this week. We'll take a look at the scenario and just sort of, in this one, it's pretty simple. You can see I'm going through and just reading the question, reading the choices, and then selecting the integer that goes with it. Most of the time in IXL, the first couple of questions you get are fairly easy, and the idea is to help you build some confidence and keep going. Now, there are also some tools available to you in IXL. In the lower right hand corner there, you can see you can open and close the menu, you can select a pencil that you can write with, you can select the highlighter or a marker, and then of course the eraser to erase any marks. So the highlighter, I like using that because I can highlight things in the question that kind of help me make a decision about answering the question. The other thing with IXL is that it gives you feedback. It does. It sort of grows and adjusts based on how you're doing. So if you do choose an incorrect answer, it's not the end of the world. It will tell you what you did incorrectly. So for example, here I selected the wrong answer. When you scroll down, it will tell you and give you feedback like, hey, here's why this isn't the right answer. And it's important that you look at that, especially if you're starting to get frustrated or stuck. Because a lot of people, they'll get frustrated and their score will just keep going down and down and down and down, and that's not good at all. So we want to make sure that we're responding to feedback that IXL is giving us. As you work your way up through the ribbons, I'm sure most of us are familiar with this, there's different ribbon levels. The first one's at 70, and then there's one at 80, and then 90, and then 100. And as you get past each ribbon, the questions do start to get harder and harder. As you go up in level, you also might see things like this, where you have to type in answers instead of just picking answers. And so you can do it by writing with your finger or stylus, like I'm doing here. Or what you can do is you click on the box to put an answer in. There I accidentally put the keyboard down, but you hit the 1, 2, 3 button in the corner, and now it's a keyboard that you can type. So you don't necessarily have to handwrite your answers on IXL if you don't want to. And sometimes that's good to do if there's a lot of complex stuff you have to write, because it doesn't always recognize what you're trying to write. But that's a basic rundown of IXL on the iPad.